asked me what I mean by emphasizing the I am in every experience. So, just to give some background, what I'm referring to is this experience right now. We typically overlook the fact that I am. Now, I'll try and illustrate this with 5 daily activities. I am brushing my teeth. I am eating breakfast. I am driving to work. I am in a meeting. And I am eating dinner. 5 typical activities. Now, what do all of these activities have in common? What is consistent throughout these 5 activities? Well, it's the I am. So the I am is consistent. It's constant. It's ever present in the midst of any activity, any experience. So typically we overlook this I am, and we're so focused on brushing the teeth, or we're so focused on eating breakfast, or we're so focused on driving to work, or we're so focused on the meeting, or we're so focused on eating dinner. So those 5 activities, we are overlooking the I am, and we are lost in the activity. Not really accurate, but it's the attention that's lost in the activity. So emphasizing the I am is another way of saying just realize that which is ever present, that which is not changing, that which is consistent, that which is permanent. See, the experience of eating breakfast is a temporary experience. It started and it ended. It comes and it goes. It appeared and it disappeared. Then there was an appearance of a new experience, a new activity. Driving to work is now a new activity. This activity started. This activity is going to come to an end. Then there's the appearance of another activity. Now you're at work. Now there's a meeting. The start of the meeting, and then the meeting is going to come to an end. Then after that meeting, then you come home. And dinner appears. You eat the dinner, and then dinner disappears. So you see how these activities are temporary. There's no permanent activity. These experiences are temporary experiences. They come and go. They appear and disappear. So we are just simply overlooking the I am, that which is ever present, that which is consistent, that which is unchanging, that which is not an activity. It's as if the attention just, goes to the activity and is lost in the activity. So emphasizing the I am is just relaxing the attention, and the attention naturally returns to you. That you are the source of the attention. You awareness, not you as a person, you awareness are the source of attention. So the awareness is ever present. Check right now. Is there awareness that's present? Of course. Of course. There's an awareness that is aware of this dialogue, this activity. This conversation is an activity. Watching the video is an activity. Okay, so that's the activity. Now, instead of giving that so much focus, so much importance, don't overlook the fact that there is awareness that is present. Now, in comparison to the activity, this awareness that I'm trying to get you to recognize, that I'm just pointing out, yeah, but come on, there's the awareness that's present. But when the attention is constantly overlooking that, it's kind of like it says, yeah, so what? It's not moving. It's not loud. It's not noisy. Right? In a way, it's the opposite of all of the activity. The activity's moving, it's changing, it's appearing, it's disappearing, it's coming, it's going. The awareness is not appearing and disappearing. It's not coming or going. It's not changing. It's not temporary. So another way to say this, or not say it, but to observe this, I guess you can say, is this activity is a phenomena. It's a happening. But what is aware of the happening? This conversation is happening. What is aware that the conversation is happening? Well, that which is aware of the happening is itself not a happening, right? Nothing's happening for awareness. Awareness is non-phenomenal. The word would be noumenal. This conversation is a phenomenal experience. Now, what I'm pointing to is a non-phenomenal experience. It's a noumenal experience. This conversation is objective. You can describe what the conversation's about. You can describe what the video is about. You can describe the video. It has a quality to it. Now, there's some guy on the screen, he likes using his hands, and he's talking. He's usually talking pretty slow, but he seems to be talking fast now in this video. It has a quality to it. That which is aware of this objective experience has no objective qualities. It's a subjective experience. So you see how easily it is to overlook it, because it's the opposite, right? It's not loud, it's silent. It's not moving, it's still. It's not changing, it's unchanging. It's not temporary, it's permanent. It's not coming nor going, it's ever present. It's not a phenomena, it's noumenal. So this is how it's so easily overlooked. Now that I'm simply bringing your attention to that which is aware, to the awareness. Just realize that it is you that's aware. It is awareness that is aware. Only awareness is aware. The awareness of this conversation is not coming from a person. It's not coming from a body that's aware. No, because this body is also a phenomena. This body is a phenomenal experience. This body started. This body will end. This body is changing. This body is just like the conversation. The conversation is an activity. This body is an activity. This body is appearing to awareness objectively. It's an objective experience, the body. So if this body is an objective experience, if the conversation is an objective experience, if the weather is an objective experience, what's the subject? Well, it's the subject that's aware of these objects. And that subject is awareness itself. And that subject is non-phenomenal. It's not happening. It's not changing. It's not coming. It's not going. It's not appearing. It's not disappearing. It's not temporary. It's not impermanent. It's not starting. It's not stopping. You are the subject. You, awareness, are aware of yourself. Awareness is self-aware. And see that this knowledge is not dependent on anything. You are aware, and you know that you are aware. It's self-confirming. So this is absolute knowledge. It's not relative. You aren't receiving this knowledge from something. It's not dependent on something. There's nothing that you need to relate to in order to know this. It's not relative knowledge. There's no relationship here. Why? Well, because it's subjective knowledge. It's the subject knowing itself. And we typically are always relating to something. I'm aware because there's something here. I'm aware because there's the conversation. So we only know awareness of course there's awareness, because there's awareness of a microphone, there's awareness of a body, there's awareness of a camera, there's awareness of things. But see that when you are aware of being aware, awareness of awareness, it's a non-objective experience. You aren't experiencing things. There is the experience of no thing. There's no things happening. It's non-phenomenal. It's not a happening. So it's a very unique experience. There's no other experience like it, because all of the other experiences are objective experiences. But this experience that I'm sharing is the subjective experience. And there's only one subject. There are infinite objects, but there are just one subject. We won't get into it in this video, but it's actually the one subject appearing as infinite objects. But I'll save that for another video. Hopefully this helps. See you in the next one.